Today on Getting Real with the Housewives, Teddi Mellencamp opens up about her almost divorce from husband Edwin. Then a new Beverly Hills housewife revealed. Plus, Jennifer Aiden gives us her hot take on Scandival.
Team Ariana. Team Ariana.
We've got that plus so much more on today's Getting Real with the Housewives. Hey guys, Christina Garibaldi here with Us Weekly executive producer Mandy DeCamp, and welcome to another big week of Housewives news. Jersey is rolling right along.
Yeah, and you guys were fired up in the comments last week about it, so let's get to those.
Yes, Tara says, Louis is very creepy. I know you girls don't want to say it, but he is absolutely strange. WTF, wearing No-No's PJs, very bizarre.
Yeah, I could say it. He's creepy.
It was creepy. It was a creepy move. I don't know how I would feel about my husband doing that. I think it would be really weird.
Yeah. All right. Well, Mary says when Melissa started talking about the pizza business, Joe looked at her like, shut up. It's like he did not want it out, especially him saying he wasn't putting money in it because it's his idea, but then he wants half the money. I think Joe was being shady.
Yeah, this is the whole business side of it. And we'll get more into it in this week's episode too, when it comes to like Dina and things like that. It's just, don't mix business and friends. And family. It's just, that's what it seems like to come down to. Heather says, I'm team Melissa and Joe. I've always thought Teresa was a drama queen and she's dumb, which really bothers me. People that are dumb but have some power are dangerous. I also don't think that Teresa's marriage is going to work out. She had a chance to change after prison and she was mellow for a bit. And now she's right back to yelling and being overly dramatic. Tell us how you really feel, Heather.
Yeah. No, our comments last week were very split between Melissa and Teresa. There's definitely on both sides, but everyone is definitely on a side.
Yes, that's what it seems like. It's like right down the middle.
Yeah. Will said, back on season 8 of Jersey, Joe Gorga already came up with the No Gorga restaurant, and it closed after a year, I think. Yeah, I forgot about that. Good point, Will. Joe Gorga is not good in business, and he thought Louis was going to give him what he wants. And that isn't going to happen. Melissa and Joe Gorga really revealed themselves this season, and it isn't good.
I feel like based on like what everybody's saying, there has to be some sort of change in Jersey next season, whether that be Teresa leaving, which I don't really see happening, or Melissa and Joe. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see what happens. All right. Well, let's roll right into the news of the week. And there's a new diamond in town, Anne-Marie Wiley, who was spotted filming the upcoming season of Beverly Hills. So this is exciting. She is the 40-year-old wife of former NFL defensive end Marcellus Wiley. And she hit the town Wednesday, March 29th, in a monochrome hot pink suit, which she paired with a black shirt underneath, a black purse, and black heels, looking fabulous. She completed her look for Sutton Strack's store event with a diamond statement necklace. I'm not sure if she meant to do that with that diamond statement necklace, but it seemed like this Sutton event had everybody out.
Meghan King was there.
Everybody was there. Meredith Marks was there. Bravo has yet to announce the new season's lineup, so it's unknown whether she will be a full-time housewife or maybe a friend of, but several outlets did confirm her casting. So she is an anesthesiologist and she has been married since 2014. They have 4 kids, and he also has a child from another relationship. She also shares glimpses into her family life on social media. So she also seemingly hinted at her Bravo debut with an Instagram post, sharing a mirror pic of herself wearing a black tulle mini dress, saying, step outside of your comfort zone, try new things, don't turn down novel experiences, never stop growing, and most importantly, smile through it all. Here we go. So I'm excited. It's always nice to see a new housewife, and, who knows if she'll be a friend of or a full-time housewife, but
her and her husband definitely seem like a power couple, which I love. Yeah. She seems to be busy with work. Is he? So, excited to see him.
Definitely. I wonder what happened to Will Smith's ex-wife from last season.
Oh, yeah.
What was her name? Shuri?
I think so.
Yeah, Sherry. I liked her a lot. I'm surprised that maybe she's like, I do not want to be involved in this drama anymore.
It's possible, especially if you keep getting labeled as Will Smith's ex-wife.
That's true. That is true.
I've been like, all right, I'm done.
Right.
All right. Well, moving over, Teddi Mellencamp opened up about how she and her husband Edwin nearly got divorced and how they overcame their struggles. She said on her podcast with Tamara Judge, their 2 T's in a podcast. When we first started, I remember my first day, honestly, it was like, what point do I tell everybody that I'm getting a divorce? Like, when do I do this? Both Eddie, so her husband and Eddie were guests on the episode along with Emily Simpson. She said, we are at our worst absolute phase because truthfully for us, it really was a power struggle. She said when she started the Housewives, she was in a weaker position, explaining we were always kind of equals when we were together. I rode horses, I was competitive, and I was all the things. Then I couldn't get pregnant naturally. I did all these IVFs. Then all of a sudden he was in charge of our finances, and I have never been that. I never not had my own money. I'd been working since I was 17. Then I started hating him. She went on to explain that her resentment towards him began to grow, and anything he did would set her off. Eventually, she learned that she needed to work on herself in order to be a better partner. She said, once I started loving myself again, we could start loving each other, because when I don't love myself, we don't love each other. He admitted that the reality series actually ended up bringing him and his wife closer together, which is kind of rare. He said, everybody said the show is going to divide you. Instead of it actually united us. It's the importance of when you actually work on your marriage, you'll remember how much you love it. For a long time, you'll start to dislike it. I didn't work on my marriage for a while, so I was starting to dislike it, and the show made me work on it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, it's not often you hear that the show has a positive effect on somebody's marriage. So it seems like, they were able to work on themselves and kind of put a magnifying glass on what was going on, and they were able to work on it.
All right, good for them.
Good for them. All right. Well, Lisa Vanderpump is setting the record straight, clarifying that she had no part in Tom and Raquel's affair. She tweeted, "Oh, and no, I didn't pay cast members to sleep together for ratings. They do that on their own. Hashtag fake news. Have a beautiful day, everybody." Now, this was after Teddi, Teddi making the headlines this week.
You're in the pot, Teddi.
Seriously.
She really stirs the pot on this pod. She knows how to make a headline.
She does know how to make a headline. We love to see it. So she suggested that maybe Lisa orchestrated this drama to increase the ratings. She said Lisa probably paid Raquel to do this. And she said this, of course, on her podcast. And you know how Teddi and Lisa have had this long time feud.
Yeah.
And their friendship, of course, Puppygate, who could forget?
Yeah.
But yes, I don't think that Lisa Vanderpump would pay anybody to do this. And I don't think that Tom Sandoval would take the money, because this makes him look terrible.
Yeah, I don't think this is a paid deal by Lisa.
No.
I mean, would have been genius, but if that ever leaked, they'd all be so done. Like,
Totally.
I just think the whole show's fake. The show would be canceled. I can't see this happening.
No, definitely not.
All right. Well, moving back to Jersey, Dolores Catania revealed on Watch What Happens Live this week that she has been using Ozempic for weight loss. She told Andy, "I wasn't going to come to the reunion looking any bigger than anyone else, so I got on the bandwagon." When Andy asked her about the side effects, she replied, "Just not hungry." Mm-hmm. The reality star clarified that she is actually taking Mounjaro. I think I'm saying that right. Claiming the medication is another part of the Ozempic branch. She added that she prides herself on telling the truth, saying the reunion is in 2 weeks and I do have a trainer. I mean, wow, finally someone admitted it, I guess.
Right. I mean, I appreciate your honesty. Don't appreciate that probably people really do need these drugs for diabetes. And I know it's on a shortage. So I don't know. I do appreciate Dolores's honesty, because I'm sure a lot more people are taking this than are admitting to it. But still,
wow,
this is crazy. This is just... people, come on.
Just go to the gym.
Right. And I was going to say, Dolores looks better than ever. In her confessionals, her confessional look this season, I'm like, she is gorgeous. She looks fabulous no matter, what she... Go ahead.
Sorry, no, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, no matter what she looks like, weight-wise, anything, she looks fabulous.
She does. I've actually specifically noticed her wardrobe this season too. Yes. I love her flowy dresses. I really enjoy her look. She always looks a little bit not sorry, Christina, not Jersey. You don't
I don't take offense.
You don't like Jersey, but you know what I mean. The other women, you're they look like a Jersey housewife.
Yes.
She doesn't. She kind of looks beachy, and I like her individual style, but I don't like that she's taking this.
No, I don't either. Yeah. All right. Well, let's move on over to Jennifer Aiden, who we caught up with recently. And being that somebody that has had cheating in their relationship, we had to ask her take on Scandival. So take a look. The story that's been rocking Bravo universe is the Scandival. As somebody that went through infidelity in their relationship, what is
Team Ariana. Listen, I did not deal with any type of infidelity like that, honey. My husband may have cheated, but he is not a cheater. There is a big difference, okay? And from what I'm seeing, I'm bothered by it. I'm very bothered. I'm very, very bothered. I just can't believe it. I feel betrayed. I feel just like Team Ariana all the way. Like I want to give her a hug. And I just wish everybody all the best, because I'm sure it's not easy for all parties involved, even the ones, committing the affair. Yeah. It can't be easy. No. It can't be easy. Just wish them all well, that they get through it. But, Team Ariana, if anybody asks.
Seriously.
All the way.
All the way. Is there even another option? Like
all day, every day. No. I mean, a woman who could do that behind their best friend's back for that long. I mean, for me, that just seems like a very insecure woman. That shows me a woman who's just so thirsty for love and attention, no matter where it comes from, that they're just willing to take it. And maybe that's like somebody's own issues that they got to deal with. Because I know for me, like I would never even entertain an idea like that. Like even if I was single, I'd be like, dude, I'm too good, honey. I'm not a side piece. I'm the main piece. But for somebody to do that, like I just don't get it.
Yeah. I mean, what do you think about them like possibly being together now too?
I mean, I hope so. If you're going to do all of this, like it better be love. If you're doing all this and it's not love, then it's not worth it. And that's a damn shame.
Yeah, seriously.
Great reason for being canceled in this cancel culture we live in. Okay, you can be canceled over anything these days. Mm-hmm. I'm lucky people like my lip liner. Otherwise, I'd be canceled for that.
Yeah, she makes a good point where she said there's cheating and there's a cheater, and Bill Aiden, not Bill Aiden. Tom Sandoval is definitely a cheater. All right, well, let's recap this week's episode of Jersey. What did you think of Rachel talking about her stepson and like going through this legal process? It felt to me, I don't know, I felt uncomfortable watching it.
Yeah, I totally understand that. It's a little uncomfortable because the other woman is not on camera to defend herself, and we'll probably never hear from her on the show. Maybe we will after that episode aired. Maybe she'll speak out. But I feel bad a little bit for Jaden. I feel like it's not something that should be documented on a reality show. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It just seems like you've been together for all these years, and now that cameras are kind of rolling, now you want to get this process going. That seems a little
cringy.
Yeah, it's a little cringy. I don't really like to see it. I did like to see Jennifer and Dolores putting their differences behind them, because I do like their friendship. I think it's fun.
I do too. And, we see later on, they're kind of just saying like Dolores just likes to be the peacemaker or whatever, but why not? I like Dolores as the peacemaker. So,
I do too. Yeah. And then, Jennifer's still opening up about some of her marriage issues, Bill spending time in the pool house. Yeah. She did tell us in our interview that he is not spending as much time in the pool house. So it seems like things are getting a little bit better.
I don't know. I mean, judging by the season, I would predict they're going to be done.
Yeah.
But judging by your interview with her, is it all just for the show? Did she kind of have a conversation with him before? Like, let's be honest, let's be real. So we keep getting asked back to the housewives. Yeah. I don't know. But
I don't know either.
Yeah. We'll see.
What did you think of the wedding party announcement that Dolores and Jen are going to be in the wedding party in front of Melissa? Like, I could have hidden under one of Paul's beautiful tables in his house.
Awkward city. I mean, this is not okay to announce it in front of everyone that you've been asked to be a bridesmaid. This is, wedding etiquette 101.
Yeah. But also it just shows how much Teresa just does not like Melissa then. Like if Dina dropped out of this wedding, like maybe she would have been like, all right, Melissa. I mean, even then, I don't even know if me being Melissa would even accept being in the wedding, but still you didn't even invite Dolores to your engagement party and now you want her in her wedding.
No, I mean, this is just the beginning of the end, I think.
Yeah. I mean, do you feel like Teresa and Dina are no longer friends, or do you think that Dina just wanted to completely get away from everything Housewives?
I would say they're no longer friends.
I think so too. But a lot of people were showing on social media that Dina still follows Teresa and Louis on social media. She doesn't follow Melissa and Joe, and same with her husband. That's not a sign of friendship.
In the Housewives it is, though.
Right, it could be. They never post about each other on social media. Dina was there when they got engaged. They were in Greece together. So I don't know. There was definitely some sort of fallout in this friendship because even if she was at the wedding, she didn't go to the wedding. Even if she was at the wedding, she didn't have to be on camera. I'm sure there's a lot of people there that are not going to be on camera.
Right, that's very true. I can't wait for the reunion now because I feel like we need to get to the bottom of Pizzagate.
Yes.
Now, like now Dina and her husband are involved.
Right.
You know, it's like this is layered and I need to know every detail.
Seriously. Oh my God. Coffee cup readings.
I have my coffee cup here. Let me read it. I can't. Like just say
one of the best. Right. Yes. Just like looking at the coffee grinds and the endorsement thing was hysterical.
Hysterical. Like, do you think Jennifer spoke to her beforehand?
Yes.
I mean, come on. This is ridiculous. I'm all for having a psychic reading on the Housewives, but just say you're a psychic.
Right.
The coffee cup reading is just absurd.
That was absurd.
Yeah. It almost looks like she was looking down at notes in front of her.
Right.
Like, oh, Danielle, I have to bring up her brother.
Yes. Yeah, Dolores, you're going to get married soon because Paul's right there. Like, it was just, oh my God, it was hysterical. It was really funny.
It was funny.
Yeah, the Danielle, Jackie with her brother, you know, it's like, just let this girl, we're done with this. Just move on now.
Yeah, definitely.
Mm-hmm. Totally.
They're going to be going on an Ireland trip, which I do love an Ireland bachelor party. That's a lot of fun. Bachelor.
I do love it. And all the ladies that we spoke to said that this trip was absolutely amazing. So I am really, really excited about this. All right. Well, let's get into our social spotlight of the week. Who caught your attention on social media?
Pregnant Diana Jenkins. She posted some bikini shots with her little belly and her daughter, and she looks fantastic. I think not being on the Housewives is doing good is doing her good.
Definitely. And I'm sure she's a lot less stressed this time around. Mine went to Joe Giudice because the girls went down to the Bahamas to visit him, and so did the Aidens. So they all had a big party together. All the families got together. So it's nice that little Jersey housewives were visiting Joe Giudice down in the Bahamas. So big family affair. All right. Well, that is it for this week's episode of Getting Real with the Housewives. Keep commenting, keep subscribing, and we will see you guys next week.
Bye.
For more news, content, and exclusive interviews, make sure to hit the sub, like, and bell button down below and visit usmagazine.com.